so well to a tall white boy with a posh voice, I would now like to welcome to the stage Jamie Sawyer! Yeah!
Nice, man. Get back, bro. Alright, you guys alright?
Yeah!
Yeah. Good. Because I'm not, okay? Do you want to know why I'm not?
Yeah.
Because, sir, I live in a terrible world with atrocities and inequality and corruption, and no one gives a shit about it. Right? No one ever does anything. And do you know why no one ever does anything about it? One day I'm going to get an answer. This is just going to be a really nice political debate. It won't be funny, but I'll have a nice time. Seriously, do you want to know why? Because all the major conflicts in this world throughout history have all been caused by one thing. One small group of people that over history have ruined everything. I'm of course talking about pretty people. Seriously, when you think about it, they don't actually make our lives any better. But really, you're just making us feel bad, and I think you should stop. So my political view there, but there's one more thing I want to talk about on this topic, just quite briefly, and that's that I think if everyone, like as mediocre looking as me, was like as open and honest about this as me, then the world would just be like a slightly better place. So for example, if you can imagine, instead of like walking past a building site and seeing a hoarding, middle-aged man sort of sexually harassing every other woman who walked past, you just hear them shout, "Oi! What the fuck do you think you're doing here?" Just turn the microphone off. "What the fuck do you think you're doing here? Walking around with your flowing hair and your perfect figure and your fine cheekbones, not everyone's self-esteem. Go back to Hollywood or put a corner output. Where the fuck do people come from?" But I digress. The story I really came here to tell you about begins, as all stories are telling, at the tender age of 15, the dark depths of Epping Forest, where I was just taking a blowjob from a lovely girl, a lovely yet nameless girl, when suddenly, in a state of bliss, which I felt surpassed before or since, I looked up into the surrounding trees, and to my horror, I saw a large man, garbed only in a camera and a husky. Petrified by my shame, it was all I could do to look up at this man, and down at the girl, up at the man, down at the girl, man. Until suddenly, the horrifying truth of my situation crashed down upon me with the force of 1,000 dying suns. As I realised, I've got quite a large amount of deep-rooted psychological problems and should probably seek professional help at some point. Now, I'm spending more time and money on psychotherapist appointments than any non-section man should ever publicly admit. I came to the conclusion that a lot of my problems were caused by my early childhood, something that should really have been apparent to me from a younger age, since I failed to connect with my parents really on any kind of intellectual level since about 8. Although to be fair, that was when the accident happened, where they died. I mean, I say accident. Unfortunate things do tend to occur when you give an 8-year-old child unrestricted access to the internet. Also, that's not a joke, that's like a serious point. Like, it sounds weird, but that thing alone has destroyed more PayPal accounts, pets, and lives than anyone really knows. And that's before I start my comedy career. But I'm going to leave you in a second, but before I do, everyone here is just doing a massive favour. And if you could all just close your eyes for a second, all of you, and just imagine the state of bliss you'd be in over the next 30 seconds if I'd written an ending joke.